happening, guys? I'm Aidan from DK Tune. Today's video is on this absolutely gorgeous TTRS, which we are putting a lot of aftermarket parts on and also mapping, data logging and dynoing as well. So what's going on this TTRS? So we're doing a gold map, which means dynos before and after the map, and we're also data logging it as well. We've also got this Wagner tuning intercooler, which is absolutely sick. Custom made and everything, looks beautiful. We've also got this decat downpipe, which looks absolutely beautiful, just for that 2.5 litre turbo engine. It comes out like this because it has to go down into the bottom of the engine bay. We also have this 034 Motorsport carbon fibre intake system, which looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous piece of kit as well. It's also got some bits of carbon fibre in the engine bay anyway, so this will tie in very, very nicely. And we should be seeing some big gains. The before dynos came out with around about stock power, so hopefully we're going to get some big gains out of all these nice pieces and make this TTRS even more of a beast. So guys, the first part of the build is taking off the front end. We have taken it off and Jake and Kieran have now put the new Wagner tuning intercooler on. The next part is the Wagner tuning decat downpipe, and then we're moving on to the induction kit, which looks beautiful. What's happening, guys? So at the back of the TTRS, the front end is now back on. The intercooler is now on. We've now got the prop shaft off. We've also got all the exhaust off as well, and the old catted downpipe. And now we're putting the new decat downpipe on. It is a pretty difficult job to get all this off and stuff, so I'm not going to bother them too much. But yeah, it's a nice little kit going back on this car, guys. It's going to be absolutely sick. Right, guys, the downpipe is now on the car and the exhaust is back on. So we're going to start it up and see what it sounds like. As you can hear, guys, the car sounds absolutely sick, and now we're going to move on to putting the 034 Motorsport intake system on. The engine bay is going to look absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, I have the plans to take me miles away. Oh, I'm gonna get it someday.
So guys, the new intake system is now on the TTRS and it is all done matte. It's going to be sick. Right, guys, so the TTRS is now ready to go back on the dyno. It's now being strapped down and behind us. We're going to see what it makes, and then we're going to see what that power is like with the four-wheel drive system back on. And we're going to take it for a spin, see what it's like. It's going to be absolutely mental, I can tell. So let's get them dyno pulls. So guys, the final results are in for the dyno. We made quite a big improvement to this car. So 362 brake horsepower it was before on stock map. Should be around about 355, so it's healthy for a stock map. We have got 424 brake horsepower. Boom, 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 boom. Mad gains. So we got quite a bit on torque as well. We had 483 newton meters of torque. We now have 575 newton meters of torque, guys. That is almost 100 newton meters difference in torque. and massive gains on the brake horsepower as well. It's an absolute madness. So guys, we're out in the TTRS, 424 brake horsepower as we know. So how does that present itself on the road back in four-wheel drive mode? Well, we're going to find out with the help of Dan, the managing director of DK Tuning. He's going to take us out for a little test drive. We've already tested the car out quite a bit to do the footage of the cinematic and stuff, so it's well bedded in all this. So we're going to see what it's got.
It's responsive, isn't it?
It is. It's really responsive. It comes in hard as well.
Well, like an extra 100 newton meters of torque and 80 horsepower. It's just that
Yeah, it puts it down well.
That
it sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? I absolutely love the 5 pots. I always bum off 5 pots every time they come in.
Yeah, it sounds gorgeous, and we just, I think to drive a car like this, we've got to, after doing a performance package on it, we've got to make sure that there's no boost leaks, that it holds the power well, before giving it back to the customer. We don't want to have them drive it the first time and a boost, hose pops off or something like
exactly,
that. So, but yeah, it sounds really, really nice. Power's great. Comes in about 3k as well, which is nice.
It comes in aggressive as well. It proper picks you up and like pulls you back, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's obviously the torque, isn't it? The torque difference now is crazy on there.
575 newton meters.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
That's it's a lot for a 2.5 engine.
Yeah, definitely.
Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Sounds gorgeous, doesn't it?
It's really, really hard.
Oh my god. I've already been looking on eBay to find one. I love it that much. Sounds absolutely sick.
It sounds really, really nice, doesn't it?
It goes really well though, like complements the amount of power though.
Yeah,
because the power really like proper grabs you.
Yeah, but it's linear as well. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't come in all at once, like kind of more like the Golf R's. They come in a little bit more aggressive. This seems to like hold it out throughout the gear, doesn't it? Feel that torque all the way through the gear.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it all the way through, can't you?
Yeah, it feels really good.
There's no drop off either, so you can feel the torque all the way up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the way up to when you lift your foot off.
Yeah.
You can feel it still push you back.
I think you can see
Carry
that in the graph as well. So when you look at it, it's quite a flat torque sort of curve.
Yeah.
Which is what you want. You don't want a load of torque and then it drops off suddenly. You want that nice flat curve.
Yeah, exactly.
So it holds the power all the way across. So
these 2.5s are just incredible engines, guys, and the sound even better.
Yeah, obviously after doing the decat on it as well. Primary, it had secondary cats on it already. Yeah. So obviously doing the Wagner primary cat delete just opens that exhaust up even more and gives it that real sound,
Real proper deep growl.
Yeah, and I got no doubt that there's more in this engine, but when we were on about the 5th revision to really dial it in properly, but when we were really pushing it on the dyno, we started getting some misfires and stuff, so again, it's usually, coil packs, plugs that will start giving up when you push it for power, so we're going to, advise the customer to do that. He's unfortunately spent a lot of money so far, so we'll get him back in for a bit more work and push for even more power if he wants it, but I think he's going to be over the moon with this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to be happy with it. I drove it when the car first came in and it felt nothing like this. The torque was still good, don't get me wrong, these are a fast car anyway, and the brake horsepower was decent, but it's just a whole new animal now, guys. Absolute animal. So guys, as you can see, the car is absolutely incredible, so fast and so torquey as well, and sounds amazing. So if you want some work on your car, be it an Audi or any other car, then please do not hesitate to message us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.